Now that Younes and Kourtney are officially done, is Scott going to be finding his way back into his baby mama's good graces? I mean, that's what we've all been expecting him to do, right? I've said it once, I'll say it again. Scott Disick will never be over Kourtney Kardashian, and now that she's back on the market, I have a feeling he's doing everything he can to start something up with her again. Let's get into it, but first, as you know, I'm Devin Howard. Kourt and her much younger boy toy, Younes, ended things just a couple weeks ago, and sources have said she's totally cut off communication with the boxer turned model. Smart move. That doesn't mean she can't make him eat his heart out a little bit though, so she's been posting some ultra sexy pictures just to get his attention. Like this one of her in an itty bitty bikini. Work it, girl! Of course, with a post like that, she's probably making Younes kick himself for not trying harder to work things out. But she's also piquing the interest of all her old lovers, particularly Scott Disick. If you've been watching this season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, you know Kris Jenner is definitely on board hashtag Team Scott and Kourtney. And we told you last week that Kourtney's been warming up to Scott now that she's single again, but I'm not so sure that this is a good idea. So in last night's episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Scott goes to Miami to purchase some art for his new house flipping business. He's eager to get the world and Kourtney to take him seriously and realize he does more than go on yachts with his 19-year-old girlfriend. And for a second, I thought that maybe he had matured a little. He seemed excited about this new venture, made plans to meet with his galleryist, but on the day of their meeting, he was nowhere to be found. Scott gave in to his old habits and stayed out way too late partying in Miami and totally stood up this person who was supposed to help him with this whole house flipping deal. Not cool, but also so typical. I thought it seemed like he'd gotten past his whole wild partying days, but obviously he hasn't. I wonder if dating a wild and reckless teenager has anything to do with it. Obviously, this episode was filmed a while back, but it doesn't bode well for Scott, who, now that Kourtney is single, is hoping to reconnect with the mother of his children. He hasn't given up, people, and he hasn't posted a picture with Sophia in forever, which leaves me wondering if they broke up too. No confirmation on that, but what we do know is that Scott is holding out hope for Kourtney. An insider told People that Scott would get back together with Kourtney in a heartbeat. Duh, we all knew that. The source added, Sophia makes him happy, but they're also very on and off. It wouldn't be surprising if Scott tried to pursue things again with Kourtney down the line. I can sort of see this reunion happening, but like way further down the line. I'm not a big fan of Scott, as you know, and I always say, once a cheater, always a cheater. But the way these two just can't seem to let go of each other makes me wonder if there's something still there. If there is something there, it certainly won't be coming to fruition anytime soon. A source told Hollywood Life that Kourtney is still reeling after this breakup with Younes. They said, quote, "What's even worse is that this breakup has brought back all the old feelings of betrayal she experienced so many times with Scott. It was her relationship with Younes that helped her end things with Scott for good, but now that she's been betrayed by Younes the same exact way Scott betrayed her, it's opened up the old wound." Scott, hate to break it to you, but seeing that you're still partying like you're 21 and Kourtney's breakup with Younes has dredged up the same feelings of betrayal she experienced because of you has me thinking that it's gonna be a long time before she welcomes you back with open arms. I do think it can happen though. How about you, Hollyscoopers? Do you see this happening? Let me know in the comments. And for more entertainment news, check out this video here and then click subscribe.